Hello everybody and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and welcome back to another Taskmaster challenge. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and as always my competitors are Stealth 17 Gaming, History Guy Gaming, The Serious Strategy Gamer, and Brother Monroe. This week's challenge is from Brother Monroe. He has sent in a interesting challenge. The challenge is going to be, we are Britain, 1908 tech. We get one battlecruiser. The design restriction for my ship must have at least long range and an advanced radio upgrade. And we are to attack a combined French-Spanish convoy at a range of 10 kilometers. The country we're up against is France. Tech is 1907. We are against one battleship, 4 light cruisers, 6 destroyers, and 10 transports. The scoring system and therefore the twist behind this spoiler text, don't open it until you have designed your ship and hit launch. So we don't know what what do you call it? We don't know what the twist is going to be until we actually get into it. So let's go design a ship. Now we know what we're up against, so there's at least that good news. So we're going to need the most displacement we can get out of this thing. We're going to be dropping the speed down probably to 25 knots. Start at 26. Has to have at least long range. We're definitely going all the bulkheads. Let's go turbines. Semi-oil. Force boilers. Auxiliary 1. Shaft 3, Krupp 2, barbettes, anti-torque 2, double hull bottom, reinforced bulkheads, the best anti-flooding that we can get, Citadel 2. For the thing, I think we're going to go with white powder, because I need the extra penetration against the battleship. We're going to go with the white powder. Even though part of me thinks I should probably just go with the Lyddite 2. But man, that has a huge chance of explosions. Let's go Lyddite 2. Because we're going up against a lot of lightly armored stuff. Yes, this will leave something to be desired for the heavy armored battleship. But we'll go with it. We'll see what we end up with. Alright, so we're going to go with standard hydraulic and standard reloading. We're going to go with the stereoscopic rangefinder for that extra long-range accuracy. And an advanced radio, because we have to have at least an advanced radio upgrade. Okay, so yeah, let's get into the actual design phase, where we look at the towers. First thing I notice is that you don't get much for this. You get 17 long range versus 15.5. And that's an extra 300 tons. Let's go with it. The reason that I'm going with this is because of the extra long-range accuracy. I was thinking about going with the smaller weight, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, so there we have both of these done. Now we need to figure out what we're going to do for a funnel. We're not the fastest thing around, so maybe we can get away with a single wide. Yeah, that's 100 base accuracy, or base. So let's check the small funnel. That gives us a 54 base. Now, how much is 2 of these? 2 of these is 940 tons. Or 1 of these is 748. So yeah, we'll be getting just 1 of these then. Okay. Barbettes. Let's go with a medium superimposed barbette on the front. Main guns. What should we go with? feel like 10-inch guns are kind of like what we should go with here. They're not the most accurate, but they are kind of a weight saver. And they still do fine inside 10,000 meters. We can penetrate 11.1 inches of belt armor inside 7.5 kilometers. So, feel like we'll be okay. I don't think we need the 11-inch guns. So 10-inch guns are probably where I'm at. Let's look at this though. 9.4. That drops off dramatically. So let's go with the 10-inch guns. Dual barrels. Let's throw one there. One there. One there. One there. Bring that back. That still has a decent firing angle. That still has us at a 6.2% four-weight offset. Alright. That's a 2.3% weight offset to the front. It's not too bad. Alright, so next, I think we need to go with secondaries. For the secondaries, I'm thinking 5-inch guns is probably plenty. Look at the weight difference between a 5-inch turret, dual turret, and a 6-inch dual turret. 79 versus 147 tons. So I'm thinking that the 5-inch guns are probably where it's at. And we'll go with dual turrets. Okay. So that gives us plenty of secondary firepower. I mean, that's literally 10 5-inch guns on either side of the ship. Okay. So now we have a little bit of room for some armor. Let's throw as much armor as we can get on this thing. Alright, so our current speed is 26. What can we drop it to? 23 knots is what we can drop it down to. So let's just go with 23 knots. I know that this can come down to speed at which we do things. That's generally a tiebreaker that we use, is how fast you do things. So I know that dropping the speed probably not the best idea as far as it comes to sinking a lot of the faster moving things. But I need all the extra armor that I can get. So I'm thinking of 11 inches of belt armor. Let's bring up the belt extended here. We can get 5.5 inches of belt extended. Can we add anything to the deck? Nope. Conning tower, we can't even add much to it. Okay, and that leaves us, still have a 2.3% four-weight offset. And we're basically right at our limit. So I think this is what we're going with, guys. I don't know what we're going to run into as far as the challenge goes, but let's read it, shall we? We can uncover it now, because we have designed and pressed launch. Captain, France has invaded its former ally, and the Spanish government has switched sides in the war. Do not engage any Spanish vessels. These are the 4 light cruisers in the convoy escort. These ships do not have radio and are unaware of the developments on land. Repeat, do not engage the Spanish ships, even if they fire on your vessel. Destroy the French battleship and 6 destroyers as quickly as possible. The fastest time wins, provided all of the light cruisers are still alive and have at least 80% structure remaining. And take the transports as prizes. Every transport sunk will add a penalty of 10 minutes to your time. Okay. So it's a time-based thing. With a twist that we cannot attack the convoy, the transports, or the light cruisers. Destroyers and battleship only. Okay. That kind of throws things into a loop. Yeah, so we're going to go straight at them. It looks like we're already kind of heading straight towards them. So, let's drop down to our cruise speed. 20 knots. Start heading in their direction. Hold your fire. That is the battleship, so I don't mind you shooting at the battleship. We know it's the battleship because it's the biggest thing, so it's going to be spotted first. We're going to try to close the distance. Now, before we get started, let's look at their battleship. What do we got? A lot of really big guns. For the size of ship this is actually disgusting. Only single turrets here, but these look like massive guns. I mean, these look like 15 or 16-inch guns. Wow. We are hopelessly outgunned. All right. I don't want to get hit. Now, we are using Lyddite as well, so we're going to be firing HE at everything. Okay, we are officially in his range now. And he almost hit us already. 8.2 kilometers. God, those shells are massive. Let's go ahead and pause real quick. Just double check. These appear to be destroyers. And I don't see any... Yeah, I do. Right there. A dual launcher on deck. Okay. So we've got to watch for torpedoes. Come on, guns. I need you to hit, baby. Got a good hit. Let's slow down. Come on now. God, how are we so inaccurate all the time in these games? Like, I don't understand it. This guy is literally at spitting distance. He's 2.5 kilometers out, and we can't hit him. There, we got a hit. Speed back up to the cruise speed. We've got him flooding. We've gotten some good damage on him. Is that enough? Another hit, and he's down. Okay. We need to turn out and pause. The light cruisers are right there, so we don't want to attack them. The destroyers are still right there out front as well. So we'll go ahead and target the next destroyer. Or actually, let's target him. Let's target this destroyer. And then we will be turning out. There's going to be a lot of micromanaging in this one. We got to be careful. That battleship's got a nasty broadside on us right now. Ooh, that looked like it could have been a good one. Big hit, and we got a flood. Knocked out one of his engines. Come on, baby. Give me another good hit. There we go. Nice hit. There we go. Let's go ahead and change course here. It was a good decision as their torpedoes heading right across the bow of the ship. Oh, we accidentally hit the cruiser. Not aiming at the cruiser, but let's go ahead and try to turn all the way out. Come on, if you can hit that Barrasque, do it. God, the accuracy is so bad. I would have thought these 5-inch guns would have been a lot more accurate. Alright, we're coming about. We just took a hit. We actually just got a hit on, I think, the cruiser. We're not actually aiming at the cruiser. We're aiming at the destroyer, but he passed in front of us, which is not preferable. Come on, man. Really sad how ineffective our secondaries have been so far. There we got a hit. Still got to worry about the battleship, but it's at 9.5 kilometers, and it's struggling to hit us. So, we're okay at the moment. There we got a hit. Really hoping that this Lyddite that we're using would actually be pretty devastating to these destroyers. There we go. There's a flood as well. Is that going to be enough? Look how quick they pump it out, though, man. It's ridiculous. we go, another big hit. We're getting his structure down, so we've almost got him done. He has no torps left, so that's good. Don't have to worry about that at all. Got some more flooding. That should do it for him. Yep, he's down. Alright, let's go ahead and pause. We don't want to fire our guns at the light cruisers, so let's go ahead and fire them at the battleship. So far, we're doing pretty good. The biggest issue is going to be speed. Done absolutely nothing to the battleship so far. Let's go ahead and change to an intercept course on the battleship. We've got a 2% chance to hit with the main guns. He's at 9.2 kilometers. Down to 716 rounds of the main batteries left. Let's save our ammo, because we are nowhere near where we need to be yet. Let's go ahead and speed up, try to close the distance. We're against a battleship capable of doing 22 knots. And 1907, a battleship capable of 22 knots. Come on now. We are barely able to keep up with that. Good news is the light cruisers aren't a threat. So us ignoring them to fight the battleship and destroyers isn't that big a deal. We have Fantastic off our port side. Go ahead and fire at him. Normal. Fantastic has no torps left, so we don't have to worry about torps from him. We did get a flooding hit, so that's big. But the problem is these freaking destroyers are just so capable of pumping the water out. Oh, big hit and flood. There we go. Is that going to be enough? I don't think so. I think it's still hanging on by a thread. Come on, finish him off. There we go. Another big hit. No flood, though, unfortunately. We've knocked out his steering. We've knocked out his engine. So he's basically dead in the water. There we go. Another big hit. No flood. Oh, we must have got a flood on him somewhere. He's struggling to pump it. We got another flood. 5-inch guns finally deciding to do something here. But look at how he just pumps it out. It's no problem for him. Just completely pumps it out. We got another flood, and there we go. It's paused. We don't want to fire at the cruisers, so switch to the next destroyer. Let's go ahead and change course. Again, we're trying to intercept, so let's go back to... We're at 5 kilometers from him, and he has no torpedoes either, so just a shooting gallery at this point. close. Alright. Already got some good damage on him. What's our current speed? 22.5 knots. Another big hit. Need to get some more flooding. Come on now. Agincourt. Or Agincourt. Come on now, hit towards the front. Hit it at all at this point. We just hit the ship. There we go. Got a flood. That's towards the front. That's probably going to do it for him. Okay, pause. Go ahead and target the very next destroyer. Back up to ×3. Go ahead and turn in. The battleship has 13-inch guns. Those are really big guns for this time period. He's currently at 5.7. He's not been firing at us. Big hit and flooding. That's massive. He just filled up real quick too. Is that going to be enough to finish him off? Another big hit and flooding. That's it for him. Alright, let's go ahead and focus the battleship again. Are there any destroyers left? So we know this destroyer was here. These are the transports. There's another group of destroyers somewhere. But we can't worry about them at the moment. Let's go ahead and ×3. Okay, he's starting to fire his guns back at us. Got a hit, but we're not doing much in the way of damage, that's for sure. I don't want to present much more than my front guns to him, because if we go broadside, he will delete us. Right now, we're able to take those hits and kind of shrug them off. We're up to 10% accuracy on the front, or on the main guns. Which, in these time periods, 10% would be friggin' amazing. Come on now. We're doing pretty good. We have taken a couple hits. The 5-inch guns are actually starting to do damage to us. Getting a little too close. Come on, baby. Hit the target. Man, it looks so good, but it just doesn't hit him. Another look at this thing. just got a massive hit on us. That was a bow belt extended penetration. Dangerous. All right. Let's cut left. See if we can't find the rest of these destroyers. Even though I think they're out there in the background. This is dangerous. Oh, that's what we were trying to avoid. That's what we were trying not to have happen. But I had to turn out. We can't get any closer. Oh man, this is bad. We need to get turned out. I need to find these other destroyers. We're gonna cut right in behind this light cruiser. Let our belt armor protect us. Turn these, well, I say that, we'll just keep firing. I don't even know where these guys are. That's the problem. Wait, did they have torpedoes? Oh god, darn it! Spanish, I'm not supposed to shoot you, but you're really starting to irritate me. Oh, we are going to take these torpedoes. You idiots! Please turn harder! All the turning! Oh my god. You idiots! Take a clue, I'm not shooting you for a reason! I've got no way to find these guys either. Aw, crap. That looks pretty freaking good. I'm not going to be able to turn hard enough. That was a big hit. Stupid cruisers. I was hoping that if I came this way I could find these other freaking transports and cruisers or destroyers. Honestly, I have no idea where they're at. I'm looking around for smoke screens, but I don't even see that. It's so freaking misty. No, 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 no! Stop! Why are you firing? Stop! You're firing at the wrong people. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. It's pretty terrible. Stop firing! God dang it! Stop shooting the fucking guy! He's at 84%. Okay, they have to have at least 80%. I just double checked. I don't know where these guys are. I honestly, I never saw the transports and never saw the other destroyers. I know we killed, what, 4 destroyers? These guys still have 3 torpedoes. And there's no way for us to actually freaking find these guys. So what happened is the battleship went, so smoke to our east, which is directly in front. But the battleship went unspotted, so my ship started firing at the nearest target, which was one of the light cruisers. Kinda wish I could speed up time. Because I'd like to find some more people to shoot. I can't shoot the light cruisers. I can't do enough damage to the battleship, or at least not relative to what he's doing to me. Hey, we can go 10 times. We've got the battleship lit back up again. I mean, we've almost got this guy to run out of shells. So, I mean, we do have a chance. Like, if we can get him to run out of shells, we might actually be able to pull this off. I mean, that's still another 130 shells. 120 shells that we gotta worry about. We don't have that many shells ourselves. Go ahead and turn them off. Alright, we've got a destroyer spotted. That's major. And he immediately goes undetected. Yes, keep firing your guns at us. 'Cause I'm not worried about your secondaries. I'm worried about those main batteries. That was a big hit. But we're okay. No! God dang it! Target the freaking battleship! And of course we hit the guy. We can't hit the freaking battleship, but we can hit all the light cruisers and destroyers when I'm trying not to hit them. These freaking cruisers are getting on my nerves with these freaking torpedoes. We got some smoke out there in the distance. Dude, 12% accuracy. Let's go. Hit the damn thing. You have no trouble hitting the cruisers and shit. Can't hit a battleship though. We got a hit. He's only got 16 shells left. We're getting low ourselves. Shells. Dude, we are literally 2 kilometers away from this guy. I don't know what his torp range is, but he's got 4 rounds left of main battery. Make that 2, and he just got a nasty hit on us. We've almost weathered the storm, guys. There it is. That's all of his ammo for main batteries gone. He has no more main batteries. Let's come alongside and give him the what for, shall we? Trying to close the distance on him. We have a 26% chance of penetration at this angle, so we don't want to open up yet. What's the range? 3.8 kilometers in closing. 5-inch guns don't really scare me, but these 13-inch guns sure did. So we managed to get rid of his ammunition, so if we can close the distance, we should be able to rip them apart, in theory. 20% chance with the main batteries, and we have a 26% chance of penetration. We're desperately trying to get this ship to get out ahead of them. Or at least to give us a full broadside opportunity at him. Currently we are at 23% chance to hit. Still right at 26% chance of penetration. .4 kilometers. Are we still closing? I feel like we are. You can see the smoke from the destroyers out there in the distance. So we at least know where they're at, so when we're done with this guy, we can go find them. Down to 3.3 kilometers. Man, I don't understand how the accuracy works in this game. Like, I really don't. I don't understand how I can accidentally fire my guns at a frickin' cruiser and hit it and completely miss battleships that are sitting right there in front of me. There, we got a hit. Down to 3 kilometers. That was partials. See if we can't come alongside, or at least get our full broadside into this guy. Partial penetration. Got some hits. Only got 300 more rounds with the main guns. Come on, man, I need some hits. Supposedly 35% chance to hit this man. What's his belt arm? He's got a 9.6-inch belt. So we've got more armor than him. It's got minimum bulkheads. So if we can cause some flooding, it'd be nice. And we're down to 2.5%, or 2.5 kilometers from them. Up to a 40% chance of a hit. Look at this! Like, come on! Hit the damn thing! %40 chance to hit now. 41 and climbing. we go, and a flood. We can get some more floods, that'll be huge. Because again, the minimal bulkheads is really going to hurt him. There we go. Some big hits. Not a lot of damage, but again, we've hit towards the rear and caused a flood, so if we can get anywhere towards the front and cause a flood, he might go down here. Only 250 rounds of main gun ammunition left. Got another flood. That's slightly further forward, but not far enough. But that'll slow him down some more. We're up to a 28% chance of a penetration. Come on, baby. I mean, he is flooding pretty badly. If we can get some more floods, that would be huge. He's only got about a third of his buoyancy left. He's only 2 kilometers away now. We've got an 81% chance of a hit. There, we got 2 floods further forward. That's probably going to be the end of this battleship. But we'll fire another salvo just in case. Of course, that's the one they miss. But I think that's it. Let's go ahead and turn it off. We have gotten the battleship. Alright, so we've killed, I think, 4 destroyers and the battleship at this point. We're going after them, baby. Are these guys out of ammo now? Yeah, they're completely out of their 5-inch ammunition. So they are... The only threat that they are to me is with their torpedoes. So we've got to be careful about that. Where are their torp launchers, anyway? Is it on board? I don't think so. I think it's an underwater torp tube. Yeah, underwater torp tube. And I think it's off the rear of the ship. We're going to set our sights on that smoke screen and go right at it. Sailing past the corpse of the enemy battleship, the Condorcet. Ah, no! No, 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 no. Not like this. I thought it was at the rear. God dang it. That was not preferable. You stupid cruisers. Knocked out one of my engines. Stupid cruisers. God, I'd love to blow you out of the water right now. No, you did not just launch. You only have 1 torp tube. How do you keep launching more torps? Oh my God. Fire the guns. Big hit right off the bat. Come on, secondary, start firing. Oh my God, now he's got torps on the way too. You've got to be kidding me. Down he goes. Turn off the main guns, turn off the secondary guns. We just flash fired the destroyer. Oh my God. That destroyer just went up with like a freaking Roman candle. And that is it, right? No, no, there's still one more out there. One more destroyer to go. And these freaking cruisers keep launching more and more torpedoes. I heard that launch. God, I hope this doesn't kill me. I'm I'm so close to my goal. Only got one destroyer left. It caused flooding again. We're heading straight for this guy. As slow as we're possibly capable of moving. Okay, we are heavily damaged from all these stupid torpedoes from these cruisers. I don't think we're going to be able to get this last destroyer. If Command would have simply let us kill these freaking punks, this would have been over. And that's another cruiser. You know what? I have fought my backside off to keep these guys alive, but I am really, really starting to get the trigger finger. Not gonna lie, I might throw this challenge right now. This is insane. It's us or them. They are going to kill us. So, screw it. We're going guns hot. Light them up, fellas. These guys think that they can just keep... Like, these guys, I understand the challenge is not to kill these men, but they clearly do not understand why we have not shot them. And I refuse to let my men die in vain. At the end of the day, we're going to die, most likely. If I get court-martialed, that'll be a thing. But I am done with this. These stupid freaking cruisers have put an end to my challenge. There's no way we win this at this point. So I am just taking every one of these guys with me. These guys think that they can just sit here and beat the ever-living crap out of me. Keep torping me over and over again. We don't put up with this bull crap. Okay, Taj is down. Switch fire to forfeit. You guys thought it was funny to sit here and torp me while I'm trying to kill everybody else. It's alright. It's okay. You're coming with me. At the end of the day, dead men tell no tales. Tell no tales. I will take full responsibility if we make it back to port for what has transpired here. But I find it very difficult to believe that Command would sit here and tell me, oh yeah, these guys are torping you and trying to kill you. Just sit there and take it. No, I'm not doing it. I thought I would try. I did try. They started swarming me and launching torps. They deserve it. They deserve everything that's coming to them. This will go down as one of the darkest days in our country's history because I just attacked Allied ships, technically. But it's not my fault. It's my men or them. And I refuse to sit here and take it while these guys sit here and treat me like I'm some dead deer alongside the road. They have crippled my ship. They have kept me from completing my mission. They will pay the price. Okay, switch targets. This guy survived. Are you kidding me? Finish him off, fellas. We don't need to be getting more torpedoes against us. I'm well aware of the fact that I just caused probably the biggest, like, life loss that anybody would have. Like, I honestly don't think that this is a challenge that was going to be, I don't know, realistic, or whether, I don't know what else way you would talk about it. Like, it's just, there's no way that a command would send your ship in there, especially a battlecruiser or battleship, in there to fight some people, knowing that people are going to be fighting you back that you're not allowed to shoot back at. I find it very difficult. Maybe there's precedent for it. I don't know. But by God, I am not going to sit here and let my men die to these guys. It's us or them. And I would much rather take us. Alright, let's speed up time. I have no idea how we're still afloat. But that's just a tribute, or that just shows tribute to the men aboard this ship who refuse to give up, despite command telling them that they are worthless, that their lives don't matter. Well, by God, I'm not going to sit here and let them die. I'm not going to do it. We need to go to the northeast. See if we can find this last remaining destroyer. We'll leave the transports alive because they're, at the end of the day, they're the main thing that we're going to be saving. Those cruisers left us with no choice. We had no choice. At the end of the day, it was going to be them or us. They were going to kill us. So we had no choice but to open fire. And I highly doubt that we actually find these guys. Yeah, it's supposed to be northeast. So we kind of want to go this direction. But again, we're only moving around at 2 knots because of this. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I'm not going to try to find this last destroyer. Clearly, it's completely out of the odds of potentially happening. I mean, maybe I'll speed it up and see if we can find him, but I just don't see it. We're 2 knots. I mean, he literally doesn't have to do anything, and he can outrun us. He is close enough that we can't use the times 30 acceleration, so there's that. But I don't see us managing to find him. I tried. I did. I really tried to not kill those cruisers. You guys saw me sailing in between them, taking torpedoes, trying to avoid hitting them. But when at the end of the day, when we killed that battleship and all 4 of those guys surrounded us and launching torpedoes, they left us with no choice. And as a commander, I think I made the right choice. Save my own men's life at the cost of 4 light cruisers and however many men were on them. I think there's more men on this ship than there are on all 4 of those light cruisers. Probably. So, I don't know. It's catch-22. But, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and call it there, guys. We left 1 destroyer alive and all of the transports. Or did we? Is it just the transports? Are you kidding me? The transports are the only thing left alive. I just noticed this. So when we killed that last destroyer, that was the end of the fight. Wow. And on that bombshell, I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with that to think about. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.